Bill May, a pioneering figure in the world of artistic swimming, has long been a symbol of perseverance and advocacy for the inclusion of men in a sport historically dominated by women. Despite his efforts to break barriers and his remarkable achievements over the years, May faced a significant disappointment when he was left off the U.S. Olympic roster for the 2024 Paris Games, marking a bittersweet moment in his storied career. Born in Syracuse, New York, May was drawn to the graceful and demanding sport of artistic swimming, formerly known as synchronized swimming, at the tender age of 10. What began as a childhood interest quickly blossomed into a lifelong passion. By the time he was 16, May had moved to Northern California to train under a coach who believed in challenging the traditional gender norms of the sport, paving the way for May to become a trailblazer. Artistic swimming is composed of two main events: team routines and duets. While team events were traditionally off-limits to men, some competitions offered a mixed duet category. May excelled in this format, winning 5 consecutive gold medals at the U.S. National Championships between 1998 and 2003. Despite his success, the absence of an Olympic platform for male artistic swimmers left May's future in the sport uncertain. In the early 2000s, May temporarily stepped away from the competitive scene to join Cirque du Soleil, where he continued to showcase his athleticism and artistry. However, his love for the sport drew him back to the pool when the International Swimming Federation (FINA) lifted its women-only rule in 2015, allowing men to compete in mixed duets at the World Championships. May returned with a vengeance, medaling in duets at 2 World Championships before retiring once again. Throughout his career, May remained an ardent advocate for gender diversity in artistic swimming. His tireless lobbying efforts and his infectious enthusiasm for the sport inspired many, including his peers and younger athletes. Kiana Hunter, a U.S. swimmer, described May as this big ball of energy and one of the coolest athletes you'll ever meet in person, inside and out. In 2022, after years of advocacy, May's dream of seeing men compete in artistic swimming at the Olympics became a reality when the International Olympic Committee (IOC) approved the inclusion of men in team events for the 2024 Paris Games. Buoyed by this historic decision, May, at the age of 45, attempted a comeback with the U.S. team. His journey became a feel-good story, embodying perseverance and the hope of achieving long-overdue recognition on the Olympic stage. Despite the optimism surrounding his return, May's path to the Olympics was not without challenges. At the Olympic qualifiers, May found himself primarily used in acrobatic routines rather than the technical and free segments that are crucial to every competition. With only 8 swimmers and 1 alternate making the final cut for Paris, May's role as a specialist made his selection less certain. When the final roster was announced, May's name was absent, leaving him just short of realizing his Olympic dream. The disappointment was profound. May, who had been assured by coaches that there was a 100% chance he could make the cut, was left to grapple with the harsh reality that his efforts had not been enough. Yet, in true Bill May fashion, he chose to focus on the positives. Rather than dwell on his exclusion, May embraced the opportunity to attend the Paris Olympics as an ambassador for artistic swimming. The International Swimming Federation invited him to Paris, providing him with accommodations in a luxurious hotel near the Jardin des Tuileries. Throughout the Games, May has been a visible and enthusiastic presence at the Aquatic Center, meeting with Federation officials, judges, and the media, all while supporting the U.S. team from the sidelines. One of the highlights of his Olympic experience was witnessing the U.S. team win a surprising silver medal in artistic swimming, a moment that filled him with pride. "It's so nice to be able to come back and cheer and support them," May said, reflecting on the joy of seeing his teammates succeed. Looking ahead, May remains committed to his work as a club coach, where he oversees 150 young swimmers, including male athletes at every age level. He hopes that his legacy will inspire future Olympians, male and female alike, to pursue their dreams in artistic swimming. While the 2024 Paris Games may not have turned out as he had hoped, May views his journey as another chapter in a life filled with a million dreams. "I was hoping that I would be in the pool," May admitted, "but it's still nice to be here." For May, the Olympics represent not just a missed opportunity, but also a reminder of the progress that has been made and the work that still lies ahead in making artistic swimming a truly inclusive sport.